2 Partner. Oh, jetzt kommen diese ganzen Plaudereien durch. Sehr geil.
I'm going to Canaan.
Well, aren't we in a good mood for no reason?
Bzz, wrong. I have plenty of reasons.
So what are they then?
Sorry, that's on a need-to-know basis. Isn't that right, Ludger?
What's going on? Did something happen?
Tut mir leid, das ist streng geheim. Ich habe ihr versprochen, dass ich sie nach Canaan bringen würde. Ah.
Sorry, that's on a need-to-know basis.
Suit yourselves. As if I really care anyway. Talk about an annoying duo.
She figured out we're a duo.
Is that your little secret?
No, and strictly speaking, we're partners.
Well, now I know that secret too, don't I?
Hey, you tricked me, you meanie. This is why you can't get a partner.
Who asked you? I'd rather be alone anyway. I don't need your pity. What are you laughing about?
Ow!
You two really are annoying.
Die sind so süß zusammen. Geheimnisvolle Materialien.
Tipo sure is made of strange material.
What are you doing?
It's soft to the touch, but what exactly is it?
Don't look at that part! Hey, cut that out! Tipo has certain secrets he wants to protect.
What kind of secrets?
You know, various kinds.
It wouldn't kill you to tell me some of them, you know.
Listen, Mila, Tipo is shy about his body.
The contents of half my body are highly classified. If it were to get out, we'd all be doomed.
You don't really understand him yourself, do you?
That's not true.
If you're so nosy, then why don't you tell us all what you're made of?
Me? I'm made of kindness and rainbows. Oh, come on. Nothing? Not even a smile? Now this is just embarrassing. Thanks for nothing.
Ich finde die Unterhaltung so geil. Ich muss sagen, dass mir die Mila wesentlich sympathischer ist als die andere. Der alte Alvin.
This trip has been totally devoid of any romance.
Oh, Lady Elise has reached an age where she suddenly cares about such things.
Shut up, Alvin. You don't need to join in.
Go easy on him. Alvin has reached an age where he's suddenly desperate to fit in with us younger types.
It's only natural when you get older. Yeah, totally.
Maybe they're right.
What? I'm still young and spry. Ludger, say something to the insolent womenfolk.
Du bist im mittleren Alter, Alvin. Finde dich damit ab. Etwas.
You're middle-aged, Alvin. Just accept it.
In 10 years, I'm gonna remind you about this day. And we'll see just how clever you think it is then. Ah, Rollo. Only you and I understand the pain of male adulthood.
So geil. Okay, ich hätte jetzt hier einen Cut machen. Ich nehme jetzt hier wieder eine halbe Stunde auf. Obwohl, ich schneid's einfach wieder in 2 Teile. Scheiß drauf. Was muss ich denn jetzt überhaupt machen? Ach so. Zahle einen Teil deiner Schulden ab. Ich denke, das habe ich schon gemacht. Kann ich jetzt nicht irgendwie wieder irgendwas Besonderes? Gesamte Karte. Ach ja, guck mal, was ich da alles kann. So, da hinten. Rowens Geschichte beginnen. Lohnt sich das jetzt? Ich glaube, ich würde erstmal ein bisschen was wieder abzahlen. Wie viel muss ich denn abzahlen? Oh, willst du mich verarschen?
It's my job to keep things interesting around here. Hope you like it.
Ach egal. Fangen wir Rowens Geschichte an.
Ludger, do you know why Marksburg was built?
Ich weiß, es ist eine neue Stadt, die erst letztes Jahr erbaut wurde. Diese Stadt wurde erbaut, um die beiden Nationen miteinander zu verbinden.
The city was built to connect the two nations.
Correct. Although it was meant to do more than just physically link the two nations. This city serves as a figurative bridge as well, linking cultures and ideologies. You could say that Marksburg is the beginning of a new era of international relations.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Just some recent history.
Can I join in? I don't want to mess up the next pop quiz.
Of course you can, Elise. You're my star pupil after all.
Seid ihr Lehrer, Rowan? Das erinnert mich an meine Schulzeit.
This takes me back to when I was a student.
All the way back to when, precisely? A few weeks ago?
Rowan is always quizzing us to make sure we don't fall behind in school. What's our next quiz question, Mr. Ilbert?
I bet it's about recent Olympios history.
Fine, then. Here's your question. Who uttered the famous quote that begins with, "May joys from afar beget joys close to the hearth"? It's a saying that has made a deep impression on me.
DODA here. We've detected a new fractured dimension. The rift is in Marksburg. Please check the coordinates.
More work, perhaps?
Can you handle this yourself?
The relationship between the nations would be the least of our concerns if we ignored the fractured dimensions.
I couldn't study anymore either.
Very well, then. Ludger, we will be accompanying you.
We'll show him what Rieze Maxians are made of. Hey, how'd you like it if I tugged your head?
It doesn't hurt. You're just her talking dummy.
I am not a dummy, dummy.
Oh, die beiden werden so schnell nicht miteinander
You've
auskommen.
been cutting quite a marvelous performance out there. This seems like a fine opportunity to give you this. It's guaranteed to make you an even more impressive man.
Wie nett, was krieg ich denn? Fähigkeitenbuch, Punktumwandler, Freundschaft zu Rowan wächst. Mila hat sich deiner Gruppe wieder angeschlossen. Sie ist nicht mehr mit... also vergiss nicht. Och, komm. Welchen hatte die denn? Blitz und Hagel? Würde ich jetzt mal behaupten, ja. Gut, das heißt Fähigkeitenbuch, das müsste dann eigentlich... Nee. Müsste dann das hier sein, minimaler Schaden. Nee, bloß nicht meine KP-Punkte verringern. Gut, wo muss ich jetzt hin? In Marksburg hieß es, muss ich. Ist irgendwo die blöde... Was? Geh zu der Spitze und suche den Katalysator. Ja, das muss ich jetzt halt nur finden, du. Ja, wo muss ich denn hin? Wahrscheinlich auf die andere Seite vielleicht? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Gehen wir einfach mal auf die andere Seite. Oh, vielleicht kann ich neue... Achso, ich habe mein ganzes Geld verpulvert. War nicht so clever. Mist. Ich sehe echt nichts. Keine Ahnung, wo ich hin soll. Ach so. Da komme ich jetzt aktuell auch nicht lang. Ich kapiere es gerade nicht so ganz. Oh, ist das anstrengend. Ach so, andersrum. So geht das ja. Ach, richtig, Splitterdimension. Dann gehen wir da doch jetzt hin. Jude, beliebig. Ja, ich nehme Jude mit.
The first order of business is tracking down the divergence catalyst.
Ja. Gut, gehen wir einfach mal rum. Irgendwo wird sich ja was auslösen lassen.
You're a
Ach
shoo-in
ja.
to win the election, Chancellor Marcia.
You got our votes! Thank you.
Hey, I recognize her.
Chancellor Marcia of Olympios.
Hey, it's not every day you get to see a chancellor.
She seems to be a politician in this dimension as well.
It's an honor to meet you, Chancellor. Please, I insist you accept these Olympian treats.
I am most grateful for the sentiment, but I'm afraid I can't.
Oh, I insist, Chancellor. Nothing like some good food to keep your mind sharp. Let's show those Rieze Maxians what we're made of.
Here, here! It's time to let them know who's really on top!
Ich kann sie irgendwie verstehen. Überkommene Vorurteile.
Old-fashioned mob ignorance.
I hate this kind of stuff. Why can't we all just get along?
Things aren't that simple, especially when you're dealing with entire nations of people. I wonder how she'll handle this.
In that case, you would honor me by enjoying such fine produce with your own family.
Are you sure?
Thank you for your support, but it is not just Olympios that must prosper. I seek widespread joy for all.
Joys begat from misfortunes afar bring the brittlest of blessings. Widespread joy is a greater joy for all. May joys from afar beget joys close to the hearth, and carry those joys far afield. For the act of spreading joy is the greatest joy of all.
What?
Oh, it just came to me who said that. It was Bradbury. The famous Olympian philosopher. I'm right, right?
Correct. Very well done, Elise.
You don't find Bradbury to be too much of a bleeding heart?
Oh, very much so. But maintaining compassion in a harsh world may be the ultimate test of fortitude. Incidentally, The Science of Happiness is my favorite of Bradbury's works.
Ah, yes. The source of that quote.
Wow.
What's that, Sonny? How'd your fill of philosophical debate today?
What a cute kitty.
He's my dearest friend. Come, Sonny. Let's go home.
It was an honor to speak with you.
Ludger, did you see that?
Apparently, Chancellor Marcia's dearest friend is the divergence catalyst in this dimension.
After that kitty!
They may be bound for a train. Let's follow them to the station.
Uns bleibt nichts anderes übrig, würde ich mal behaupten. Na dann, gehen wir los. Oh. Dass ich selbst in der Splitterdimension, naja, Geld zurückzahlen kann. Ist schon der Wahnsinn. Wo ist sie denn jetzt hin? Mit dem Zug fahren. Oh, was war da? Achso, kann ich reden?
We should head for the front car.
I bet that's where the Chancellor is!
Erstmal Rowan und Marcia.
Rowan, Your conversation was really interesting back there.
The science of joy is my favorite of Bradbury's works.
That's only the merest hint of how many levels a geezer like me operates on.
Inzwischen ist das auch das Mindeste, was ich von euch erwarten würde. Was genau habt ihr denn nun damit gemeint?
So what exactly did you mean by it?
I was trying to tell her that I hold a similar philosophy. It was something of a gamble to see if she would play along, but when I saw that smile, I knew it had worked.
You seem used to this sort of thing.
You must have lived quite the life.
It's part of the essence of being a gentleman. But while that sort of superficial wit can often grab someone's attention, rarely can it suffice to hold it.
Mhm. Sachen gibt's. Na gut, dann gehen wir mal ganz nach vorne. Nicht, dass ich hier irgendwas übersehe. Einfach mal so ein bisschen rumdrehen. Aber ich glaube nicht, dass ich hier Kisten finde.
And after he heard my paraphrasing, he followed up with the exact Bradbury quote.
Huh. How perceptive of him.
It stopped me dead in my tracks. His eyes were so wise, yet I couldn't help but notice he had an air of loneliness about him, too.
Why, Marcia, I don't recall you ever gushing this much about another human. I always knew I could never be enough for you.
Oh, rubbish. Don't talk like that. I can't rely on others. People are so selfish. That's why I'm so glad I have you.
Nevertheless.
Anyhow, I have to go. Your outline is just perfect for my next speech. As always, I can't thank you enough for your counsel.
Thank you. And good luck.
Die haben mit ihrer Katze geredet, oder?
The car seems to be empty.
It's Chancellor Marcia's cat.
So this is the divergence catalyst.
Tja, dann wollen wir mal. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich eine wehrlose Katze töten kann.
I don't know if I can kill a defenseless cat.
The thought troubles me as well, and I'm not even a cat person. Nevertheless.
You people lost or something?
What? No way!
You've been eavesdropping on us, haven't you?
How is this possible?
Wait just a minute.
How come you can talk?
An ironic question coming from a toy, don't you think? You, of all things, should know the answer.
Huh?
Be careful, everyone.
Ah, now I see. So you've come to kill me. I'm afraid that's not going to happen.
Oh, ich bin auch kein Katzenfreund, aber trotzdem einem Tier weh zu tun, finde ich auch nicht so geil.
And it spoke as well.
Now it's still my style!
Second restoration! Second restoration!
I'm sorry, Marcia, but this is for the best.
No more fighting, Mr. Kitty.
We had to do it, but I still feel sad.
For the act of spreading joy is the greatest joy of all. And may all your sorrows be my sorrows. Elise, truly, you are kind of heart.
Wahnsinn, wie viele Level ich gerade aufgestiegen bin, ist ja der Hammer. Neue Artes, neue Fertigkeiten, neue Fertigkeiten.
An old dog can learn new trick getting stronger.
Oh, super. Elise hat Auferstehung bekommen. Das heißt, sie kann mich aus den... Also wenn ich K.O. bin, kann sie mich zurückholen. Da brauche ich keinen Trank des Lebens unbedingt.
Ah, I see. Yes. So you must be the human gentleman that Marcia spoke of. Please, I ask of you, when I'm gone, promise that you'll be there for her. Please do this for me.
cat mean when he said Elise should know how he could talk?
Perhaps the cat experienced some sort of enhanced cognitive capacity. This sort of thing can happen during booster experiments on animals
For real?
A booster could do that? Maybe Rolo can talk. Meow.
I'm more concerned about something else he said.
Seine letzten Worte über Kanzlerin Marcia.
About Chancellor Marcia?
I have met the woman several times over the last year, and I did sense a certain loneliness about her. It is quite possible that the Marcia of our dimension is in a similar situation.
True. The prime dimension and fractured dimensions are usually kinda similar.
If the prime Marcia feels the same as her fracture counterpart, then her dream for the future seems quite similar to ours.
That would be great news.
Yeah.
Perhaps this knowledge will grant us the opportunity to open a dialogue with her.
Wenn wir erst einmal eine Verbindung herstellen können, dann könnte der Rest doch bestimmt von ganz allein... Dann kommt ihr seid aber wirklich sehr engagiert, Rowan.
You sure are dedicated, Rowan.
Oh, you flatter me. I'm just doing what anyone else would do. After all, the future of millions hangs in the balance. Until Marksburg can fulfill every facet of its purpose as a bridge between the two realms, this old fogey will still have work to do.
Wohl wahr. Rowens Kapitel 1, Ende. Okay, sehr schön. Farbvariante Rowan erlangt. Oh, da kann ich wieder...
Quite an ace with those backflips. But aren't those hard on your back? Here, allow me to apply a little cold compress to head off any swelling.
Okay, mal schauen, ob ich jetzt irgendwie noch was kaufen kann. Neue Ausrüstung oder so. Wäre ganz cool. Neu. Spezial. Ausrüsten. Kann ich alles nicht erstellen. Das hier theoretisch schon. Okay, nee, dann muss ich jetzt gerade noch einen Speicherpunkt suchen gehen. Und dann kann ich für heute aufhören. Speichern. Drinne im Bahnhof. Okay, dann bedanke ich mich fürs Zusehen. Und das nächste Mal machen wir dann, glaube ich, mit der nächsten Geschichte weiter. Es gibt jetzt ein paar Geschichten, die wir machen können. Genau 3 habe ich noch. Dann machen wir die das nächste Mal. Dann danke fürs Zusehen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Macht's gut. Tschüssi.